By the looks of it, I think we can expect it to be up and running by the 7th. What do you think? The 7th? Give or take a day, sure, assuming we don't run into any major setbacks. Yes, of course, we are bound to hit a few bumps in the road along the way. There is nothing we can't handle. I've put together the list of things we need to do this week. I tried to include everything we discussed this morning. But I'd like it if we go over it together and make sure nothing has been left out. I did my best to put it in chronological order, but please let me know if you feel we need to make any changes, for sure. At my last job, we organized a group of higher level students to assist lower level students. We started as a desperate attempt to provide the beginners with more frequent feedback, but it did more than just that. You see, many of higher level students at the time felt like they had hit a plateau, as many often do. But by taking on the responsibility of teaching someone else, it motivated them to improve to upgrade their game and improve. Yesterday I was at a coffee shop and I was having a cup of coffee, minding my own business, when I started to get distracted by a conversation that was having on at another table. There was a group of young men. There must have been 5 or 6 of them. If I were to guess, they were teenagers. Anyway, they were having a very heated discussion about the new Avengers movies. You'd think they would be careful about describing the details from the movie. But they seemed about the movie in the public place like that. But they seemed way too excited to care. I mean, I was lucky. I had already seen the movie. But otherwise, it would have completely ruined the movie for me. So if you haven't seen the movie and are planning to, please be careful when you are out in public. And if you happen to hear anything that remotely related to the movie, just shut your ears and get out of there. Yesterday, I was at a park with my dog and I got into conversation with this stranger. And I noticed that he used the English word treat instead of 간식, which immediately caught my attention because it wasn't one of those English words that is typically used with Korean. That alone was pretty clear indication he had a certain level of comfort with English language. I get asked every now and then about how I got into coaching speech. Frankly, I'm not sure. It just sort of happened. It just sort of happened. Well, when I was finishing my training of comedy I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to focus on something that would allow me to develop a specific set of skills. A friend of mine happened to be coaching speech at the time, and I decided to give that a try while I tried to figure something out in terms of my long-term goals. I was lucky enough to come across good work opportunities. And I gradually found myself really caring about the work. And I've never looked back once. Dwayne Johnson and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't think it's a fair comparison. Yes, it's true. Dwayne is a very talented and accomplished actor, but he isn't nearly as charismatic as Arnold. And when it comes to overall impact in Hollywood, Dwayne doesn't even come close to what Arnold has done. Well, I think the 5th October is the best options. Otherwise, you have another idea. And as long as we make fast decisions, that will give us plenty of time to prepare. Hopefully, we don't run into same mistake we made last time. Probably it's not gonna happen, not unless not otherwise we make exactly the same mistake. On my way here, I saw a dog wandering around here. It looked so dirty. It looked like it hadn't taken a bath in several months. And it didn't have an owner. The worst thing was that it was so skinny. It looked as if it had nothing but its skin and bones. Judging by its size and everything, I think it was pretty young. Bye.